Now, in this video, we will going to take up one more case on the comparison of hollow shaft and solid shaft by considering the angle of twist. So to do that, consider a hollow shaft and the solid shaft of the same material, length, torque, and area of cross section. As the material is same, CH is equal to CH, that is the modulus of rigidity of hollow shaft will be equal to the modulus of rigidity of the solid shaft. So the length of the hollow shaft will be equal to the length of the solid shaft, and capital TH is equal to TS because of the torque, and capital AH will be equal to AS, which is area of the hollow shaft will be equal to area of the solid shaft. As we say, the area of cross section of the shafts are same, therefore that is capital AH will be equal to AS. So since the area of cross section of the hollow shaft, which is pi by 4 into d naught square minus di square, will be equal to d square pi d square by 4. So pi by 4 by 4 get cancels, therefore d square will be equal to d naught square minus di square. By taking d naught square as the common factor, so d naught square into 1 minus di by d naught the whole square. So that will be equal to d naught square into 1 minus k square, where k will be d will be equal to square root of d naught square into 1 minus k square. D naught square is d naught into 1 minus k square, square root of 1 minus k square, where k will be equal to di by d naught. So from torsional equation, what is that? T by J will be equal to G into theta by L, or C into theta by L. So where theta, since we want the angle of twist will be equal to T into L by C into J. So a angle of twist of the hollow shaft will be equal to by angle of twist of the solid shaft, that is TH into LH by CH into JH whole over divided by TS into LS by CS into JS. So as TH, LH and CH are same, so therefore JS will be equal to JS by JH, which will be equal to pi d to the power of 4 by 32 by LH, LS and CH will be equal to CH. Therefore, theta H by theta S will be equal to pi d to the power of 4 by 32 divided by pi by 32 into d naught to the power of 4 minus di to the power of 4. So d pi by 32 gets cancels, therefore it will be equal to d to the power of 4 divided by square d naught to the power of 4 minus di to the power of 4. So d to the power of 4 divided by d naught to the power of 4 as the common factor into 1 minus di by d naught whole to the power of 4. So therefore d square into d square divided by d naught to the power of 4 into 1 minus k to the power of 4. So where k will be equal to di by d naught. So that means substitute the value of k, substitute the value of di by d naught as k. So d square can be written as d naught square into 1 minus k square into d naught square into 1 minus k square divided by d naught to the power of 4 into 1 minus k to 1 minus k square into 1 plus k square. So that d naught to the power of 4 and d naught to the power of 4 gets cancels, and 1 minus k square and 1 minus k square gets cancelled. So that will be equal to 1 minus k square by 1 plus k square less than 1. So from this we can say that the angle of twist of the hollow shaft will be always less than the angle of twist of the solid shaft when their material, length and area of cross sections are same. This is how you will be able to evaluate, and also so by this what we can say from all these cases, hollow shaft is stronger, stiffer and more efficient, that is more power transmission and saving of material than that of the solid shaft. This from considering from all these videos, we can infer that hollow shaft is much stronger than that of the solid shaft. Thank you.